the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The start. Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. Well, he's got the right coach, and he is a terrific young talent. That's a pretty good match. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point. And for the Mavericks, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center position. Here's Finney Smith. Hardaway with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Murray surveying the D. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. And you talk to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Porter. Fires it up. No good off the front iron. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. Five-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Here's Gordon. Murray outside. Barton outside. Outside for Murray. 6 on the shot clock. The Mavericks pull it in.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
He's not just a shooter, guys. Hardaway Jr. is also capable of getting creative and mixing things up, too. I like it.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Murray dishes to Gordon. Porzingis with the block. Here's Finney Smith. That shot off. And it's Denver the other way. Barton outside. And Barton throws it down.
Running with purpose. Whenever Barton gets a lane right to the rim, he's going to rise up with power and throw it down.
In the corner, Hardaway with it. Trying to find Jokic, gets it to him. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Gordon's running up the floor. Tries again. Nice D from Porzingis.
You will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Hardaway. Powell inside. Jokic defending. Hardaway for 3. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Boy, that quick trigger mindset. When Hardaway Jr. is firing away like this, you know he's feeling it.
Murray kicks to Porter. Murray the pass to Porter. Jokic with it. Over Doncic. Jokic, no good.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Here's Murray after Luka Doncic's bucket. Murray outside. And the pass to Gordon. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Out to Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Murray dishes to Barton. Back to Murray. The Nuggets moving the ball around.
White Power.
And with Aaron Gordon, we knew about his high-flying acrobatics. But it is a still seeking more consistency. Given his talent, he must continue to get better.
And he can't hit the second.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team. Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
To end the run, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Assisted by
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 6. And it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball. Just dribbling through defenders like he's out there by himself.
Doncic with it. He's got 5. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Here's Gordon. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Dallas up by 4. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 spot. And here is Doncic following the 3 from Will Barton.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Dallas leading by 3. Down low, here's Hardaway, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Murray the pass to Gordon. Porzingis with the steal. Hardaway goes in. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Will Barton.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Now, here's Jokic. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And again, Denver no good. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Porzingis against Porter. Porzingis trying to get free. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Porzingis.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start. Finding a rhythm right now.
Now, here's Jokic. Shot to stop the run, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
Doncic against Murray. Right side Hardaway. Offensive rebound.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Barton outside. Passes it to Murray. From deep three-point range, the putback. It's good on the putback.
Jokic never lacking in terms of getting his body involved, throwing his body around, using that bulk and power to grab rebounds.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 9. Porzingis inside. He's covered by Murray. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Here's Murray. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway for 3. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds in this game. Hardaway with the steal. One-on-one fast break. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a 3-point play chance right here. On free throw coming up. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Mavericks.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Brown is checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Brown is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Now, here's Bullock. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Doncic with the steal, and they're moving it up. For 3, Bullock. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets trail by 12. And here's Rivers. Right wing. Here's Dozier. Just 3 on the clock. And he can't jam it through. And so it's the Delt. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. At one point, they were ahead by 8. Thanks for joining.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Morris is out there with Rivers. And it's Green, and it's Dozier in at the small forward position. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Brown is checked in for Dwight Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Porzingis. Sterling Brown is checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Reggie Bullock in for Hardaway. Mavericks leading by 9. You know, Clark, there's a patience to Morris's game that gives this team confidence.
Yeah, and I like it too, Kevin. I mean, he makes really excellent reads and never seems to be in a hurry or playing outside of himself. He can orchestrate with the best of them.
Here's Morris. After the Mavericks pick up 3. Rivers misses the jumper.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Pass to Dozier. Back to Morris. The pass to Najee. Lets it go from deep. Kept alive. Here's Green. Second shot opportunity.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And it's blocked.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Dozier passes to Green. And another shot. Blocked again. And he's able to get it back. And yes, it's good.
Assist goes to Jeff
And
Green.
we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Now, Brunson. He gets that one. Brunson's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Count it. Rivers has got his first 2 points.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Now here's Brunson. He has 5. Out left to the wing for 3. Bullock. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Driving to the basket. And the shot goes down. Dozier's got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Brunson. Kicks it to Bullock. That 3 off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Najee passes to Green. Here's Najee.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Morris looking over the floor. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Dozier can't get it to go. Dallas leading by 8. Brown inside. He's guarded by Rivers. Bullock with it. No points in the game yet for him.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
Here's Green, and Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Shot from the wing. Fades back. The kick out to Brown. Back to Brown. It's stolen by Morris. And now the Nuggets, fast break, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Dozier passes to Morris. Offline with his 3.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. The Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Dozier. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 3 assists in the game. And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
And that one's good. Doncic. And it's 13 points for Luka Doncic.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Back to Murray. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks lead by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Hardaway in the wing along with Finney-Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here's Barton. Back to Murray. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Denver with the triple.
Something's brewing, guys. The 3-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for him.
Hardaway for 3. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now here's Murray. Jokic kicks to Barton. Passes to Gordon. The kick out to Barton. And a wide open look for Porter. And again, Denver with the triple.
You know, I think this is a shot Porter Jr. has to continue to knock down. Because after all, he's out there to stretch the floor, so he's got to cash in from there.
Now here's Doncic to the right side. And stolen by Barton. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And we could have been looking at a two-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Doncic against Murray. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Doncic has been an immediate star, capable of big nights just about any time he's on the court.
Now here's Murray. Takes it inside, and it's Murray with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. The kick out to Porter. It's up a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Porter's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nuggets.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Now here's Hardaway. Jokic traps the miss. And here is Murray. To the middle. And Jokic throws it down.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possession.
Here's Doncic. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. Denver's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Doncic against Murray. Outside Porter. Pass to Jokic. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Murray, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Finney Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
The kick out to Porter. Gordon trying to break loose. And that time, also a missed shot.
Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and this came up short on the triple.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Murray, the pass to Gordon. And another miss by Denver. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Murray against Doncic. Murray kicks to Porter. All alone. And another miss by Denver. And Porzingis launches it from deep. No good. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A beautiful look at the lights of And let's go.
Brian, thank you.
Oh, it sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. So the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Now here's Gobert. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Back to Finney Smith. Doncic finds Porzingis. Doncic outside. Offline with a 3. On offense, here's Utah.
And I know one thing drives Rudy Gobert is earning his respect. All-star snubs, people counting his money. He's determined to have the final word.
Doncic against Conley. From deep. Again, Doncic missing.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Smitty, you talk about Gobert. He's motivated by his doubters. He wears that number 27, signifying his draft position back in 2013.
And listen to this. Even in the 2021 All-Star game, he and teammate Donovan Mitchell were the last 2 picks. Whatever the reason, he knows people will respect a champion.
Here's Porzingis. The Jazz making their last shot. Here's Hardaway, and he buries his first look.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Powell with a steal. Outside, Finney Smith. Powell passes to Hardaway. Back to Powell. 6 to shoot. Here's Finney Smith. From outside, off the mark. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And now the Mavs on the run. Pass to Finney Smith. Utah with the rebound.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
For 3, O'Neal. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
And his teammates appreciate the unselfishness. Bogdanovic willing to get it to his open guys.
Here's Doncic. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Mitchell. To the left wing. From deep, Conley. They get the rebound. Gobert, no good. The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Finney Smith. And here's Doncic. Back to Powell. Finney Smith with it. Tipped away. Stolen by Conley. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And Mitchell with the slam.
Love the high activity of Conley on defense, keeping his arms moving all the time to create problems for the opposition.
Conley against Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's O'Neal. He's got 6. Gobert inside. Powell covers. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Utah has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Outside Conley. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. Off the mark there with a 3. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 to get things underway. Outside Finney Smith. Nice move. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Mitchell up top. There's the triple. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Jazz up 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Now here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Doncic outside. Here's Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Even after that serious knee injury, Porzingis with the spring to flush it.
Outside Conley. Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
And here are the Mavericks now. After the basket by Utah, it's Finney-Smith with the drive. The layup misses. And Utah has possession to the middle. Here's Bogdanovic. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell.
Such a valuable playmaker for this team. Mitchell can get his own and get others involved as well.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Powell outside. Now here's Doncic. He's guarded by Conley. Porzingis. It's good on the putback.
An authoritative play by Porzingis, dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
Now Conley. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
You won't find many players with the quickness of Mike Conley. He can dice you up.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second.
And after 14 years in the NBA, Mike Conley finally an all-star in 2021, and he richly deserved it. A 3-time Joe Dumars Trophy winner for sportsmanship, like yours truly. I mean, he does it the right way.
Now here's Finney-Smith, and here's Doncic outside. O'Neal pulls it in. Right side Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
And I think when you say Mike Conley All-Star, now it's official.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. I mean, because you talk about the respect he has around this league. He's always been viewed in that light. A key part to that grit and grind era there in Memphis, and now he's writing a superb second act.
Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Hardaway. It's a one-on-one situation. Left side Porzingis. Hardaway against Mitchell. Doncic right side. Tipped. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Bullock. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. It's a tie ball game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
There's 49 seconds left in the second period. And it's Clarkson missing. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Back to Bullock. Three-pointer. And they get it back. The rebound by Whiteside. The Jazz have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. And Clarkson, here we go. Mavericks with the rebound. Here's Bullock. Pass to Brown. Back to Bullock. Over Gay. That one rolls around and rims out.
And that's okay, even though you miss.
And that'll do it for the first half. This game is tied. And don't go away.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. And that
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the 1. That's the group for Utah right now. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Gay. On offense, here's Utah. Down low. Here's Ingles. The shot from the low post is good. And the Jazz lead by 2.
This is the thing about Ingles. He's got the size and the strength to play with physicality.
Pass to Bullock. He can't get it to go. Gay with the defensive effort. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Brown against Ingles. Clarkson, right side. Gay. Shots blocked. It's Brown on the wing. Ingles defending. Outside Brunson. For the lead. Here's Bullock. He's covered by Clarkson. Outside Brown. 5 to shoot. With the drive. It's blocked.
A pretty good defender. Gay using that 7'3" wingspan well. Get that shot out of here.
.90 seconds into the second half now. It's a one-on-one situation. No good. A bit long that time.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions. Finally, now 1 for 5 here in the third. We'll see if that boosts their confidence.
Pass to Whiteside. Here's Honey. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Whiteside's got his first points of the game. Outside Brunson. It's Bullock on the wing. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Brown. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Hassan Whiteside. That free throw no good. Good on the second one.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Second half of play here. We're just under 2.5 minutes past. Pass to Ingles. And it's Brunson with the rebound.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Now here's Clarkson. How quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Ooh, an aggressive move. Takes it strong, and there's no help defensively.
Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Back to Clarkson. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kleba. And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And out of bounds, Dallas will have it.
Joe Ingles had career best almost across the board last season. As he enters his mid-30s, he's still improving.
A different look for Utah. Doncic against Conley. Doncic outside. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Dwight Powell. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Conley against Doncic. Outside Conley. He takes it in. Banked it in off the glass. Conley's got 6 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. And the three-pointer goes. 9 points in the game.
Off the catch and shoot, Luka is just about automatic. Doesn't waste any time getting to his shot.
Pass to Mitchell. There's the three. Hits the three-pointer. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Nails it from 3. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And look at Luka now, getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last 3.
Right side Conley. Here's Gobert. Misses. 3/4 of play and a close one here. Mavericks ahead, leading by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Mavericks. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5. Now here's Hardaway. Back to Finney Smith. Pass to Hardaway. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
Here's Mitchell following the score by Dallas. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Dwight Powell.
The explosiveness of Mitchell puts defenders in a tough spot. That time, he draws the foul. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
Now here's Porzingis. Pass to Hardaway. Lets it go from the wing. It's kept alive.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. The three from Mitchell. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, in baseball, B.A. was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And a big part of their offensive success right now is the ability to create second chance opportunities.
Conley finds Mitchell. Back to Conley. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
One of Conley's calling cards, getting into the paint and converting, even though he's often the smallest guy on the floor.
Now here's Doncic. To the inside. Hardaway. That shot off. Good work defensively by Mitchell. Utah has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
That's just being out of sync and at the worst time, costly.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Now here's Doncic. Into the lane. Outside Finney-Smith. Mitchell against Hardaway. Pass to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Hardaway. No luck on that one.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Here's O'Neal. Conley passes to Mitchell. On the take, and Mitchell with the slam.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Now here's Doncic. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. And here's Conley. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. Can't hit that one. The Jazz go the other way with it. Expect them to take their time this trip down.
Yeah, B.A. The clock is theirs to burn. These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. Conley finds Mitchell. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And it's the Mavericks ball. Trailing by 2. Oh, wow! A huge basket to tie the game.
Oh, whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Mitchell drives in. Money!
The youngster is not going to buckle or fold. Donovan Mitchell is not afraid of the moment.
And Dallas calls time here. They're down by 2. 3 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. All right, guys, what's your take?
They could actually go for a 3 and win here, but I think they may play it safe and try to send this game to overtime.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Donovan Mitchell.
And it's easy to see why they keep getting it to him. He keeps getting after it on the offensive end, putting in that work. He's been getting good looks and shooting the ball efficiently all night. And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Strong, athletic, aggressive. Mitchell puts maximum pressure on the defense every night. There's the knockout blow. No chance of getting up off the canvas now.
And so it's Utah who scraped by with the win. I'm sure they would.
out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And for the Nuggets, the guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
It's good from long range.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Mitchell against Barton, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And it's Murray with the jam.
And the Canadian getting up. Murray hammers that one home.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. O'Neal against Porter. Lock at 6. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, at 6'8" Bojan Bogdanovich is very comfortable in close.
Murray scanning the floor. Over to the left wing. The kick out to Porter. Over O'Neal. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. It's a 3-point game.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Back to O'Neal. A 3-ball. It's not going to go for him. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Murray finds Jokic. Murray outside. And there's the drive. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Conley with it. Outguarded by Murray. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. Barton against Mitchell. For 3. It's hauled in by Gordon. And the team has talked Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Gobert down low. Jokic defending. Gobert can't hit. Murray right side. Kicks to Barton. We've got 1:28 left here in the first quarter. It's tipped. Jokic passes to Gordon. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says no, sir.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Passes it to Gobert. For 3, Mitchell. A shot off that time. Now Denver takes it the other way. Gordon with it. Now defended by Gobert. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Mitchell outside. Can they get it? It's in there. Conley with the assist.
Boy, looked like the D was going to get to that shot, but what a job he did to change his release and get the lay-in.
Murray against Conley. Murray kicks to Porter. Back to Murray. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Mitchell against Barton. Here's O'Neal. Rebound by the Nuggets. Here's Murray. Gobert with the block. And they get it back. And the basket by Gordon. Now Mitchell. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Denver. The pass to Barton. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, just phenomenal at using that vertical on the offensive boards. Porter just gifted at coming up with second and third chance opportunities.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Takes a three. And it's Jokic with the rebound. The Nuggets leading by 7. Porter kicks to Barton. Back to Porter. Fires from deep. And again, Denver with the triple.
And you already see the great range, a calling card of Porter's, even back in high school. Shot 47% as a senior.
Jokic against Gobert. Outside Conley. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Murray against Conley. Murray outside. Jokic passes to Murray. 6 to shoot. Porter finds Jokic. Jazz trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Outside Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots the 3. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Mitchell.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Inside, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly, sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Rick, how do you handle that as when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And at the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Porter. Second chance effort. Gobert dishes to Bogdanovich. Yep, that one goes. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket.
Well, you have to like the balance of Bojan Bogdanovich. Keeping it through the contact. That is nicely done.
Murray, the pass to Barton. Back to Murray. Crafty move. And he lays it up and in. That's 7 points for Jamal Murray.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Mitchell. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
Here's Murray. Gordon trying to break loose. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. And now it's a 9-point Denver lead.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. A different look for Utah. Here's Gay. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player.
54 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Dozier. And again, Denver with the triple.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Down low, Jazz passing it around. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. No good on the triple. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Pass to Dozier. Rivers surveying the D. Morris outside. Misses the three. Jazz trail by 10. Clarkson for three. It's rebounded by Najee. Morris outside. Here's Green. Good work defensively by Ingles.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's surprised himself with the miss.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with... And...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Without question, Jamal Murray displaying his skills today.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Joe Ingles, and it's Oni in at the 1. Whiteside, the pass to Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz. Now, here is Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Here's Green. Pass to Najee. Just 5 to shoot. Rivers gets a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Whiteside dishes to Clarkson. He feeds it to Gay. Denver grabs the miss.
And they continue to control the glass.
To the inside. A nice shot by Dozier.
Well, there's an aggressive mentality in play. Working close, find a way to score.
Jazz trail by 10. Clarkson looking for an opening. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Clarkson against Rivers. Outside, Green. Rivers passes to Najee. 6 on the shot clock. Rivers with it. He's picked up by Whiteside.
Nuggets foul. Zeke Najee. That's his first personal foul.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The pass to Ingles. Fires the 3. Rebound by Jeff Green.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Rivers kicks to Morris. Rivers against Clarkson. Rivers passes to Najee. Stolen by Clarkson. And oh, here we go. Gay's got it. The fast break chance.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
The Nuggets leading by 8. Morris outside to the paint. Rivers. Whistle blows. Basket is good. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. Triggers a replay review by the officials.
First team foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Ingles can't get it to go.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's blocked.
Wow, Joe Ingles sends it back twice on the pipes. Big-time defensive play.
Clarkson passes to Oney. Whiteside trying to break free. Somehow misses the two-handed jam.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
And again, Denver no good. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. 1:11 left to play in the third. Clarkson dishes to Gay. Back to Clarkson. There's the three. And they recover it. Gay kicks to Clarkson. Gay passes to Clarkson. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Here's Oney. Utah gets it back. Count it. Good. Whiteside's got his first points in this one.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Here's Ingles. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
See, I think you want more of this from Joe Ingles. He has the size and length to keep plays alive.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Murray finds Jokic. The kick out to Barton. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Barton's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Conley into the lane. That one good for two.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Murray for three. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Denver on top, leading by 8. And who'll get going after this from Ball Arena? And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the foul, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Mitchell outside. Pass to Bogdanovich. With a floater, and that'll be 2 free throws. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have
try for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Conley dishes to Mitchell. O'Neal kicks to Gobert. Murray against Conley. To the left wing. Here's O'Neal. And that one is off. And it's Denver the other way.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Right side, Gordon. Murray dishes to Gordon. Knocked away. Stolen by Mitchell.
That's only the first turnover, guys. Has been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Back to Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. And here is Conley. Mitchell outside. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Murray kicks to Porter. Porter double team. Murray dishes to Porter. To the middle. And Jokic gets it to go. And it's 8 points for Jokic.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Conley's shot is off. And that's an intentional foul.
Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Pass to Porter. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
For Murray. Conley's shot is off. The Nuggets leading by 9, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
And what a superb performance behind the arc for them. They have been killing it from three-point range.
Jazz trail by 11. Conley surveying the D. Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
1:15 left here in the fourth quarter. Conley dishes to Bogdanovich. Puts one up from 19. Again, Conley missing. Denver's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Nuggets.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Jamal Murray.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Porter kicks to Murray. The kick out to Porter. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Porter finds Murray. Lets it go from 14. Gobert pulls it in. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. They trail by 11. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Here is Porter. at the elbow. Jokic over Bogdanovic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
They're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference. Yeah. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do.
stuff, Allie. Thanks. Now Denver's starting five. Murray and Barton, the guards. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon.
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up. The NBA on 2K Sports. Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center position. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Now here's Barton. Back to Murray. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. Porzingis with the rebound. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. On the wing, Doncic. In the corner, Powell with it. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Up and in on the layup.
And, you know, you look at Doncic for a forward, this guy handles the ball extremely well. He's terrific at creating for himself off the dribble.
Now here's Murray. The kick out to Porter. Barton surveying the floor. Inside, Jokic. It's rebounded by Dallas. Right side, Porzingis. Doncic outside. Here's Finney Smith. Porzingis passes to Finney Smith. To the paint. Jokic with the steal. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Finney Smith. Powell against Jokic. And the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Doncic. The shake.
That's rock-solid defense right there. Jokic bodied him up and then affected the trajectory of the shot.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Doncic. There's the pass to Porzingis. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Doncic outside. Hits the three-point bomb. Doncic has got 5.
Well, we know how good Doncic is with the ball, pulling up off the dribble, so it does him a bunch of good when he's converting his catch-and-shoot jumpers as well. Balances out his offensive game.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. It's to Porzingis. Here's Powell. Passes it to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Gordon kicks to Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Now, here's Jokic. Murray looking around. Back to Jokic. Just 4 to shoot. That misses off the backboard.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look. Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at it.
Jokic, Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Powell. Following the basket by Jokic. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
13 foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Hardaway with it. Now guarded by Barton. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Far from just a perimeter threat now, Tim Hardaway Jr. is also capable of converting inside.
Barton against Doncic. Murray kicks to Porter. Denver with a new 14. Good. Jokic has got 6.
You know, when Jokic gets his hands on an offensive rebound, it's too late to try to stop him. He doesn't waste too many second chance opportunities.
Here's Finney-Smith. Off target from three-point range. Murray outside. There's the triple. The shot missing. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Mavericks ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on teams. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Doncic against Murray. Barton outside. Doncic with the steal. Here's Porzingis with a fast break chance. Got a piece of it. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Porter's running. The dish to Gordon. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul.
The Mavericks leading.
Team foul.
Doncic with it. He has 7. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Here's the 3. Denver grabs the miss. And here is Murray. He kicks to Porter. Back to Murray. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, Doncic. He's covered by Murray. Now the pass to Finney-Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway passes to Porzingis. The shot comes out. Now Denver takes it the other way. And the call up against Jokic. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And the dunk by Powell.
And all Powell needs is good positioning inside, and when he does get it, he's throwing it down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Murray against Powell. To the middle, trying to get something going, and the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to 4 on the bucket from Gordon.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Porzingis with the ball, now guarded by Murray. Here's Doncic. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic just got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Porter kicks to Jokic. Three-pointer, Barton. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Now just a 1-point Maverick lead. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Brunson the pass to Bullock. It's rebounded by Dozier. And it's Rivers with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Green kicks to Rivers. Here's Dozier. And again, Denver with the triple.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Pass to Bullock. 30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Out to the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Bullock's got the game tied up here for the Mavs. Morris against Brunson. Morris dishes to Rivers. Back to Morris. Down low. Najee passes to Green. Here's Rivers. And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. And there's Green. And it's Dozier in at the small forward position. That's the group for Michael Malone getting going here in the second half. The shot by Powell, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Dozier passes to Najee. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Here's Dozier. He's covered by Brown.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Morris kicks to Dozier. No good with the triple. The Mavericks shooting 47% from the floor. Getting it done. To the inside. Here's Rivers. Lays it up off the glass. Rivers has got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And he hits it and gets hit. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Out to Morris. Passes it to Dozier. Here's Rivers. From outside, off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving. The need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now here's Rivers. He's guarded by Bullock. Here's Dozier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his first personal
And really
foul.
the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. You're much better off making him go to the line.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Kleber kicks to Brunson. No good. Shot missing. And the Nuggets going the other way. Morris into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Morris has got it all tied up now for the Nuggets. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And Morris comes over to help. Bullock with it. Morris is there. Bullock, good. Bullock's got 4 points this quarter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
1:51 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Rivers. Launches it. Denver keeping it going. A new 14-second clock. The 3. No good on the shot.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Brown. Denver grabs the miss. And the pass to Marjanovic. Now here's Bullock. Not a lot of room. Dishes to Brown. Back to Bullock. Launches a three. Marjanovic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Marjanovic has got his first bucket in this one.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Brunson scanning the floor. Count that one. Brunson's got 5.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more resistance here.
Morris passes to Rivers. Here's Dozier. And here's Morris for 3. Kleba with the rebound. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
24 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Barton against Hardaway. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. From deep. That one, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
You cannot be reckless around Porzingis. He's skilled at seeking out contact and drawing the foul while he shoots. He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Barton passes to Gordon. Back to Barton. Pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another shot. Gordon kicks to Jokic. Murray for 3. Nailed from 3-point land.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
They double him with Jokic. Finney Smith. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Jokic finds Murray. The kick out to Porter. Doncic with the steal. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. To the middle. Powell. That's good. And it's a 7-point Maverick lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are results of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Denver passing it around.
And not shooting it as well as they had hoped in this half. And unless they start finding better shots, cutting into that lead is going to be very difficult.
And, you know, when Powell is this deep, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
Good on both. The Nuggets trail by 9. Passes to Porter. Gordon kicks to Porter. And right on target. Good. Porter's got his first basket.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Pass to Hardaway. Fires the three. Drills it from outside. Hardaway has got the lead up to 10 now for the man.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
In textbook, I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg, and Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
Back to Hardaway. 6 to shoot. Kicks it to Doncic. Shoots over Burton. And it's Doncic missing. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. 8-point game. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And that one's good by Porter.
Major poise for Porter Jr. Big time at coming through when his teammates need him to.
Murray against Doncic. The pass to Pop. Back to Doncic. Pulls up on the elbow. Porter pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Porzingis kicks to Doncic. Takes a three. Sinks the triple. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
At the arc, Doncic can seem unstoppable. You've got to guard him closely out there. You can't give him any space or he'll hurt you.
Murray, the pass to Porter. Here's Gordon from the baseline. And that one hits back iron. Here are the Mavericks now. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Jokic. Doncic feeling it out. From deep three-point range, the Mavericks rebound. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now Doncic takes the three and the miss.
You know, on defense, Porter's quickness pays dividends. Not to
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us.
Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center position. And for Dallas, Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at center. Pass to Mitchell. It's deflected. And here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
That's what happens when you let Doncic get this close, using his vertical to perfection.
From deep, Conley. It's rebounded by Dallas.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Here's Finney-Smith. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And just about a minute into this first quarter, he gets it in there.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Doncic is doubled. Outside, Finney-Smith. Misses the three. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And Grant, after a training camp invite back in 2016, undrafted rookie Dorian Finney-Smith making the Mavs roster. It was a big deal. They saw a 3-and-D potential in this young guy.
Well, the effort and tenacity have been there from the beginning. And now the shot is coming along too.
Up top, Powell. Defended by Gobert. Back to Doncic. To the paint. And Powell with the stuff.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Outside Conley. For three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
That's a signature move by Gobert. The length allows him to do what others can't.
Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley. Poke loose. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Three-pointer, O'Neal. That shot off the mark. And it's Dallas the other way. On the wing, Finney-Smith. Back to Hardaway. No good on the three. The Jazz have gone 3 of 7 so far. From deep, Conley. The putback.
What hustle on the glass. Bogdanovich doesn't give up. Have to appreciate the effort.
The Mavericks trailing. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And it's Doncic on the drive. And Doncic hammers it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boy.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's O'Neal. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Tries a 10-footer. Mitchell misses. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside, Finney-Smith. They get it back. Here's Powell. Back to Hardaway. Inside. Tries again. Nifty move. And Gobert with a block.
A sensational defender. You have to know when Gobert is in the area.
And that one's good from Conley.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic outside. They kick it out to Porzingis. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. The rebound by the Jazz. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Bogdanovich from long range. The three from Mitchell. Connects from downtown.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Conley. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Doncic against Conley. Here's Mitchell. Again, Utah.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Here's Powell. That's short off the rim. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Jazz out in front. They're up by 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
And you know this, most of the time, offensive rebounds generate high percentage looks.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3, the small forward. Mitchell with the ball, guarded now by Finney-Smith. Here's Gobert. Now pulls it in. Dallas is shooting just 42% so far in the game. Down low. Here's Hardaway. And Gobert with a block. Conley against Doncic. Pass to O'Neal. Right wing. Here's Mitchell. You had the chance to play under some terrific coaches, Smitty. How influential is good coaching on a team's success?
They really go hand in hand, B.A. The coach sets the tone for the whole team, and strong leadership leads to strong play out on the floor and likely a lot of wins.
To the inside, Finney-Smith. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Bogdanovic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Conley. And it's Bogdanovic that time on the assist by Conley. Bogdanovic has got 7.
Has a great combination of height and body frame. Bogdanovic can keep up with the defenders physically.
Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Powell. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He has 6.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Here's O'Neal. Bogdanovic up top. No luck on that one. Good D by Porzingis. And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And they recover it. Outside Finney-Smith. Back to Powell.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Conley passes to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. The 3 from Mitchell, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
We've also seen them do a great job of protecting the paint. You see that in their block shots total.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And Mitchell with the slam.
Finding a man wide open, Mike Conley does an exceptional job of leading this team.
Brunson against Conley. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. In transition. Here they come. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Mitchell's got 14.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Brunson, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Conley. Kept alive. Now here's Brown. Tightly guarded. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Now Conley from deep three-point range. It doesn't go for him.
We all know he's a good shooter.
And so it's Utah in a good situation, up by 30.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 14 points. Thanks for joining.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got Maxi Kleber. Jalen Brunson is out there with Reggie Bullock. Then it's Moses Brown, and it's Brown in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks.
When Donovan Mitchell gets fired up, you better watch out. We know he's capable of having a big night.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Kleber. And here's Brown. Clock at 4. Here's Brown. Can't cash it in from close range. Brown's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's O'Neal, defended by Brown. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his second basket of the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career's done.
It's blocked by Gobert.
Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
It goes on Mike Conley.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
The open shot, Gay. And it falls. Fall over the rim and in. Gay's got his first 2 points.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Brunson with it, and Clarkson picks him up defensively. Kleber outside. To the paint. Here's Brown. Second shot opportunity. Shot is good by Kleber.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Brown with the steal. Outside Brunson. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
Gay to pass to Whiteside. The Mavericks pull it in.
Huge challenge at the rim. The defender could not have played that any better.
To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Outside, Ingles. Pass to Gay. The shot, no good. Brown with some nice D. And the jam by Brown.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Down low, just 5 on the clock. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Pass to Brown. Here's Bullock. Outside Brunson. Drains the triple. Brunson's got 5 points now this quarter.
He is really shouldering the load on the offensive end and doing an outstanding job. But he needs the rest of his team to step up.
26 seconds left in the third. Here's Clarkson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Jazz lead by 15.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Pass to Bullock. Over Clarkson. And they'll get another chance. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's Utah liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They just can't miss right now. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. We're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. 4 on the clock. Bogdanovic passes to Conley. And a miss there on the triple.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Hardaway, no good. And for the Jazz, they're shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Conley against Porzingis. Conley passes to Bogdanovic. On the wing, Mitchell. Up and over Doncic. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Pass to Hardaway. A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Doncic outside. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Counted.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Conley with the ball. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Bogdanovic passes to Conley. Clock at 6. It's good from the top of the key. And the Jazz lead by 15.
Conley, picture perfect form on that shot.
And Doncic launches from deep. That shot, no good. And Utah will come the other way. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Porzingis on the double team. Outside Mitchell. Launches a 3. Hardaway grabs the board.
Yeah, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to O'Neal. Conley against Porzingis. Second chance effort. Finney Smith pulls it in. The Mavericks have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Now, we know he can hit threes, but Kristaps showing he can slam it too.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell drives in. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Mavericks. The Mavericks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The open shot. Doncic. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron.
A phenomenal score. I love watching Doncic kick it up a notch and take over.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. Powell covers. Gobert against Powell. And that's going to be a travel. Dallas now, time running out. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Doncic passes to Powell. Conley against Doncic. Back to Powell. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Outside Conley. From deep. Here's Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. Another shot. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Jazz.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what a huge performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go, and he delivered.
Porzingis passes to Hardaway. No good on the triple. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gobert. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that. Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
Conley against Doncic. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. The shot's good.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
So we see the Jazz taking the...
and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post forward. And it's Murray in at the one. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Plays a rugged game down low. Jokic's toughness adds character to the identity of this team.
Gobert finds Conley. Back to Gobert. Pass to Mitchell. And here is Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. That's good for Mitchell on the assist from Conley. Mitchell's got 5 now.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Murray against Conley. Murray, the pass to Jokic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, there is a will, a drive. Aaron Gordon showing he wants to be more active on the glass.
Conley feeling it out, and Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Mitchell with it, out guarded by Barton. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Jokic against Mitchell. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Denver ball.
For Denver, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Here's Murray. He feeds it to Gordon. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Denver with the ball. Barton drives in, and that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time. Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Passes it to Mitchell. Back to Conley. For Murray. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Kicks the Barton.
In the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Oh, you know, when you talk about athletic and acrobatic players, circus-like players, Aaron Gordon leaps to mind.
Oh, my goodness, no question. Few guys are as explosive as Aaron Gordon around the cup. This guy has shown off his abilities in multiple dunk contests, including the 2020 contest where many people believe he should have been the winner.
And it's Jokic missing.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Conley. Misses the layup.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's Murray. No good that time. And Utah the other way now. To the paint. Porter with the steal. Barton with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Here's Murray. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Mitchell against Porter. Gobert with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Conley finds Mitchell. Rebound by Murray.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Conley up top, defended by Gordon. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Here's Bogdanovich. 9 feet out. And too long on the shot. Gordon inside. Jokic firing on all cylinders for the Denver Nuggets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Utah. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. It's stolen by Gobert. Murray against Conley. The pass to Gobert. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Nuggets. Murray kicks to Jokic. Murray outside. Pass to Barton. Now Jokic, covered by Mitchell. And a wide open look for Porter. Misses the 3. Utah trailing here. Conley with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. A 3-pointer, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Jokic. Stolen by Mitchell. He dishes it to Gobert. Murray against Mitchell. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And he recovers it. Here's Jokic. Banked in off the glass. Jokic has got the lead up to 1 now for Denver. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
Conley with it. Outguarded by Murray. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Barton passes to Porter. A rebound by the Jazz. Conley left side. Drops in the layup for 2. And now it's a 3-point Utah lead. You know, Doris, some of these star players are so skilled. If you were playing, which of those skills do you think would be the most fun?
I'm selfish. I want to be one of those guys who steps across half court and immediately is within range. So the range shooting would be the first. But I also want to be that freak athlete who everybody's terrified. When I get above the rim, I'm just putting it down on your head.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Pass to O'Neal. Missed inside. The Nuggets trail by 3. Here's Green. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal.
It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And the lid of Green is a real issue for the league. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Conley against Rivers. Here's Mitchell. And the bucket is good. And here we go with the coach's challenge. I'm surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
It's Rivers on the wing, covered by Mitchell. And another miss by Denver. Utah leading by 5. Gets the basket basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
There's a tenacity to Donovan Mitchell. Even with physical defense, this guy just finds a way to convert.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
Morris passes to Najee. Denver passing it around. Morris inside, guarded by O'Neal. They get the rebound. Here's Green. Makes it off the glass.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Top of the key. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Rivers passes to Green. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. O'Neal from long range. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Donovan Mitchell was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and one.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. We've got Monte Morris. He's out there with Austin Rivers. It's Najee in at the 5, roaming the paint. Clarkson looking for an opening. It's good. Clarkson's got the lead up to 8 now for Utah.
Jordan Clarkson showing the ability to put the ball on the deck and make a play.
Morris outside. Now the feed to Green. The shot will not fall. Some solid defense from Gay. Clarkson outside. Hands it from downtown. And now it's an 11-point Jazz lead.
Well, the one thing about Clarkson, a little bit inconsistent from deep, so that's a welcome sight for his team.
Here's Rivers. And another miss by Denver.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And then Gay with the dunk.
And love seeing Gay get out there in transition. A huge threat to score when he's running the floor.
Morris outside. The pass to Dozier. Back to Morris. He kicks it to Rivers. 4 on the clock. Will it go? And it's blocked by Whiteside. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Clarkson. Rebound by the Nuggets.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. The Nuggets trail by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Murray. Defense is right there. 3-pointer, Barton. And another miss by Denver.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Kicks it out to Gay. Gets it on the wing. Takes the 12-footer and hits. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game. Nuggets have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now, here's Clarkson. He has 7. Dishes it to Gay. That one goes. Count it. Gay's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And Gay has great length down on the block there. Fantastic at just jumping on opportunities to score when he's down low.
And finished off by Porter.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Gay inside. He's against Gordon. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And Gay, such a terrific athlete, outstanding at rise it up and just bringing the hammer.
Murray outside. Jokic passes to Murray. Barton outside. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. Murray, no good. It's the Jazz's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Pass to Whiteside. That one's not going to go. And it's Denver the other way. Here's Jokic. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oni passes to Ingles. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Murray outside. It's up a 3. Good on the 3-point shot.
And operating off the ball. Credit Murray for staying engaged, ready to fire when asked.
And so it's Utah going into the break with a 10-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in its center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Nuggets. Trailing by 10. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
Conley against Murray. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. Off the left rim and out. The Nuggets trail by 8, and now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Team foul.
Conley against Murray. Back to Barton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter kicks to Barton. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Gobert with the block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Now Mitchell. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And not to mention all the steals they've piled up. They've gotten after it defensively.
First one falls for him.
A nightly double-double threat. Jokic is also an exceptional playmaker for a guy that size.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Passes it to Gobert. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Mitchell against Barton. Shots good by Mitchell. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Murray with it. Conley picks him up. It's Porter outside. Here's Jokic. Goes back up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them they're doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The Nuggets with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
For 3, and the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
This is when it gets scary for defenses because Donovan Mitchell is comfortable, he's in rhythm, and he's torching the defense right now.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Pass to Murray. On the wing, Porter. Back to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Porter finds Murray. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And there's the pass to Mitchell. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the 4th.
Boy, if he's got momentum, he better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
The Nuggets trail by 12. Murray surveying the D. Pass to Barton, 14 feet away. Murray kicks to Gordon. Outside for Murray. Barton outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Utah leading by 12.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Jazz.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Donovan Mitchell.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Conley against Murray. Bogdanovic dishes to Gobert. It's hauled in by Gordon. Now here's Barton, covered by Mitchell. Lob pass to Gordon. And it's sent back by Mitchell.
Boy, guys, you just love when Donovan Mitchell is engaged defensively. The athleticism allows him to send that shot back.
And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony,